former winners of the World Cup. Yes, the World Cup. We'll also make sure there's time to show you and proper, but perhaps the most eye-catching are West Auckland, not necessarily because of their FA Cup pedigree, but because, believe it or not, they actually once won the World Cup. Gerald Sinstadt will explain.
It's only 12 inches high, solid gold, and it means England are the world champions.
The World Cup as we know it, but not the first competition to claim the name. There was another before the First World War, and an English club won it. The trophy, considerably more than 12 inches high, and the tournament itself were the creation of Sir Thomas Lipton, the tea magnate. It was decided that Italy, Switzerland, Germany and Britain should each enter a club side. As it was played in Turin, Italy nominated Juventus. Britain sent West Auckland Town.
Right, John. West Auckland. Football pitch. As a football team, I've inquired. Find that lad, John. He'll be a man now. Find him and tell him that his team will represent England in the Lipton World Trophy.
West Auckland, sir? But what sort of a team are these, sir?
They were a miners' team from a pit village, a speck on the map of County Durham. Illustrious neighbours played in the Football League, West Auckland in the Northern League, third from bottom. The actor Dennis Waterman stumbled on this story 70 years later, and his enthusiasm led to its dramatisation for television.
And I suddenly came across like 10 lines that started with, it's not generally known, but in fact an English team did win what could be called the first World Cup. And then just a very brief outline that West Auckland went to Juventus and beat them and came back with the Sir Thomas Lipton Trophy.
Today, in West Auckland Working Men's Club, they still recall the stories not only of that victory, but how the team went back 2 years later and again beat Juventus in the final.
Oh, it must have been terrific, terrific for the people that was here at that time. Oh, it must have been marvellous. Of course, when you think about them going out to Italy from here, fantastic. How did they get there? You know, you think, you know, in them times there was no air travel or out like that.
Most of them wouldn't have been to London before.
Well, I know. Oh, marvellous. I think it was a terrific feat for them to get there. Mind out to win it, and to go there and win it twice.
And that was it. We'd done it. The Sir Thomas Lipton Trophy. The World Cup.
Incredibly, that original huge trophy was stolen 5 years ago. But there is a £20,000 silver replica.
Try one from 25 yards, see if we can put it in the top corner.
There's no doubt the West Auckland players Graeme Forster has been preparing to face Yeovil today know all about the standards set by their predecessors in Italy.
See that? Tira! Bene, Mario!
If you look back in West history, I think since about 1960, nothing much has happened to West Auckland. And without the World Cup, I don't think we'd be on the map as much as we are. Ironically, I got a copy of the film The Captain's Tale and I forced them to watch it on the way to King's Lynn. So whether or not it was an inspiration to them, I don't know. But I may be trying that one again, unfortunately, boys.
This game on Saturday against Yeovil, will that be the biggest game of your career so far?
Not so far. I played against Leeds for Dalton in the Coca-Cola Cup. But as far as I've been at West Auckland, this will be the biggest game. I think the whole town's on a buzz, so hopefully we can get the right result.
We've only conceded one goal in 5 games, so kept a lot of clean sheets. We keep it tight at the back, and you never know what might happen on Saturday if we keep it tight. Sneak a goal away from home.
What about the goal that you conceded in the Cup?
I wasn't playing that day. I broke my finger, so I missed that game. So I haven't let a goal in at all in the Cup.
So what would it mean to win at Yeovil on Saturday?
Oh, it would mean everything. It would be icing on the cake for me, like, you know. But for the village, they'll be proud. They'll be proud of the team.
Meanwhile, during this afternoon's matinee at Windsor's Theatre Royal, how will West Auckland's famous fan keep in touch with events at Yeovil?
We have a stage crew here, all of whom are very interested in it all. I will be told, I'll be given the figures as we go, and I hope they win. I hope they get further and further down the track. It'd be smashing. I played at Yeovil when it was like that. And I think Alex Stock was the manager there at that point, and that's how long ago that was. But now you've got a flat pitch, boys. It's probably flatter than your own, so get up there and score a few goals. Well, we're the lads.
Yeah, like he really cares. He's a great actor, but footballer?
4 letters beginning with C, ending in P.
Cop. Anyway, if you're wondering why West Auckland were picked to represent Britain, well, apparently the club's initials got mixed up. It should have been Woolwich Arsenal, apparently. Now, north of the